Hi 4K families, Miss Kimberly coming at you here. This is the last video you will receive from me. Woo! Alright, so last week of 4K, couple things really quick. You will get your lesson plan like you always do every week, Monday through Friday. You will get your physical activity cards. Along with that, the theme is camping, nature, bugs, all of that. So you will get a whole bunch of some nature sticks. Cleaned up my yard, thank you. And then you will get some art projects. You get a package of marshmallows this week. Don't eat them, they're for an art project. Along with that, you will get some yarn in your bags too, with some stars. Fun projects there. For our Busy Binder math activity this week, we have jars, mason jars, full of bugs. They all have Velcro on the back of them, so they stick onto your jar. What you do is you roll the dice, and then the number that flips up, if it's a 5, you count out 5 bugs, and you stick 5 bugs into your jar. And then you do it again and again. Then the process of this is you want to add those together. So if you roll a dice, and you roll a 3 first, you put your 3 bugs in. Then you roll a 5 next. You put your 5 bugs in. What's 3 and 5? Push them together. What does that equal? So a little bit harder or trickier math game. Or if your child kind of struggles with that a little bit because that is all kindergarten based, please feel free just to do the regular 3 bugs, 5 bugs, and then just keep noticing like the dice recognition. You don't have to add anything together, just like that. With that, we are jumping right into the 4K graduation ceremony. So we have been able to do a lot of work within the last week on how we're going to construct this and make this work. When you pull into the parking lot at Harvest Time Church, the big main parking lot that you drop your kiddo off at, typically when they're at daycare, you want to park in the second row back. That gives us enough space to be able to take some pictures. What will happen then is on what would be, if you're looking at the church, the left-hand side where the ramp comes up, not the ramp that goes down into the road, the other side of it, where the ramp comes up, there will be some chalk lines drawn 6 feet apart. Once you pull into the parking lot and it's almost 6 o'clock, I will announce for all the kids to come out of the car. If they have graduation gowns that you pre-ordered, they should have them on at that time. They'll come out of the car, and I have a list of names that I will post of what kids to line up in which order. And what they will do then is they will walk up by the ramp, and each child will stand on a piece of chalk. Like I said, 6 feet apart, social distancing. Not really sure what that means after everything that's been going on this week, but we're going to keep it the same. We're going to social distance. So they will each stand on a chalk line, and they will wait for their turn. We have been able to get in contact of a radio station that will broadcast the 4K ceremony, which is super cool. So I will be standing up on top of the ramp by a table with all the kids' diplomas, and I will call their name. They will walk up that ramp to the top. They will get their diploma from me. I won't touch them. I'll just hand them to them. And then they will walk down the steps. When they get down the steps, the photographer at the bottom will tell them to stop. She will grab their picture. And at that time then, families, I will announce when you can come out of the vehicle. We don't want you guys to come out earlier because we want everybody to be able to see that child come up to the top of the steps, grab their diploma, and then step out of their vehicle. So wait for me to announce that. Once the families come in, you guys all take a picture, then everybody, including your graduate, will go back into your vehicle, and then the next family or next kid with their family will come up and they'll graduate as well. With that being said, once you guys have pulled into the parking lot at the beginning of the ceremony, I will come around to each vehicle and I'm going to hand out some things to you that you can have inside your car, some keepsake items. What that means though is that every single thing I'm giving you is germ free. We've been very, very careful as to how we're going to do this. Typically, a 4K graduation, we have like a reception to follow that has cookies and lemonade and all that fun stuff and mingling between the parents. However, we can't do that this time, but we will be able to supply you with some things for your vehicle as well. Bring siblings, bring cousins, aunts, uncles, whoever you have been around during this COVID-19, bring them in your car. Get pictures taken, that sort of thing. If you would like to get a picture taken with your friends. So for example, if I want to get a picture taken with Miss Hannah at the daycare, that cannot happen if you haven't been to the daycare and you haven't been physically here for COVID-19. time just because germs mixing. So if you wanted to get a picture with two of the kiddos, let's say you've been there from day one at Little Dudes and Divas and you want to get a picture with them, that can be done off premises. And I apologize that it's coming down to the line of chain of command for us here, so we're not allowed to allow that to happen. If you have any questions on how everything will work, please do not hesitate to call me. I've talked to a couple parents within the last couple weeks, and for questions and things like that, you're not a burden, you're not bugging me. We are super busy here at the daycare, but I always want to hear from you. I want to talk to you. I want to hear from your kids. If you want them to call me, go for it. I would love to hear from them. But other than that, that is it for the week. I hope you guys have a great next week. Bags are ready for pickup Monday at 8 a.m. like usual. See you later. Bye-bye.